The new Fiat 500 Dolcevita Special Series is a limited edition Cabrio, and the timing of its arrival tells you something about where Fiat is heading. This car was never part of the original plan. The 500 was supposed to be electric only, but when EV sales slowed across Europe, Fiat spent 20 months retrofitting a petrol engine into a platform that was never designed for one. The result is the 500 Hybrid, and the Dolcevita is now the most style-focused version of that car. The name has history. Fiat used Dolcevita on the previous generation back in 2019, but this version sits on the completely redesigned architecture that was built for the electric 500. That means a wider cabin, a more modern dashboard, and a car that feels more substantial than the old one, even though the powertrain underneath is simpler than what came before. On the outside, the details are what separate this from the standard 500 Hybrid. Chrome mirror caps, a dedicated Dolcevita badge on the side panel, and new 16-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels give it a bit more presence. The biggest distinction is the blue fabric roof, exclusive to this special series, which immediately changes the character of the car. Full LED headlamps are also included. None of it is overdone. The 500 has always worked best when the design feels effortless rather than decorated. Inside, the seats combine pieds-de-poule fabric with vinyl and carry an embroidered 500 logo. A 10.25-inch radio with DAB support handles the infotainment, and the rest of the standard kit includes automatic climate control, a rain sensor, and rear parking sensors. Because this car shares its platform with the electric version, the interior is noticeably wider and more modern than the old generation. The powertrain is where things get honest. The 1-liter, 3-cylinder FireFly engine with a 12-volt belt starter generator, a small electric motor that assists during acceleration and restarts, produces 64 horsepower and 68 pound-feet of torque through a 6-speed manual gearbox. Parkers describe the mild hybrid system as barely functional, pointing out that the car cannot run on electric power at any point. It takes over 16 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour. That criticism is fair, but it also applies to a car that was never designed around performance. Nobody buying a 500 Dolcevita Cabrio is cross-shopping on acceleration times. Alongside the Dolcevita, Fiat has also introduced the 500 3+1, a variant with a small rear-hinged door on the passenger side. It makes rear seat access noticeably easier and is available across multiple trims, from the entry version up to La Prima. The Dolcevita is listed at €25,200, which works out to roughly $29,500 at current exchange rates. An Italian launch promotion brings that down to €19,950 with a trade-in and Stellantis financing, valid through late May. For the buyer this car is aimed at, the performance numbers are not going to be the deciding factor. It is not trying to compete with the Mini Cooper or the Renault 5 on driving experience. It is doing something simpler than that, and for Fiat, that seems to be exactly the point. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.